Hi guys, today we are ranking the best bridge cameras for sports and wildlife photography. You can find the links of the products featuring in this video at the description below. The Nikon Coolpix P1000 with an astonishing 125x zoom range, offering the equivalent of a 3000mm telephoto lens at full stretch. It is a stretch, because at this setting the lens maximum aperture loses a full 3 stops from its f2.8 maximum to a pretty miserable f8. You'll be glad of the inbuilt vibration reduction system to cut camera shake, though it can't fix the general lens softness that creeps in at longer focal lengths. It does improve on the predecessor in some key areas, offering raw format shooting, a higher resolution electronic viewfinder and 4K video. However, its asking prices is almost as astronomical as its zoom capabilities. It's a lot to pay for a bridge camera with a small sensor. But if you want the longest zoom range, you can't expect it to be cheap. The Nikon Coolpix P950 is a successor to the P900, and represents a continuation of that camera's ambition to be one of the biggest and best superzooms going. Accordingly, the P950 boasts an impressive 83x optical zoom with an equivalent focal length range of 24 to 2000mm, and if this somehow isn't enough for you, it can be digitally extended to 4000mm with the 166x dynamic fine zoom. This adds a lot of features that people felt were missing or subpar on the P900. It improves the viewfinder, adds raw capture and ups the maximum video resolution to 4K. The main drawback is its small sensor size. An 83x zoom range is great, but we reckon a larger sensor is overall more useful. The Canon PowerShot SX70HS is a compelling argument for why bridge cameras still exist, and, for the right photographer, make a lot of sense. It makes some minor changes from the previous generation SX60HS, keeping the same lens, but adding a higher resolution image sensor, 4K video, and a much better viewfinder. It's a solid option for smartphone users who crave zoom power, and for SLR owners looking for a lighter camera to grab when on the go. This captures views ranging from ultra-wide to extreme telephoto. It's a solid camera for wildlife observers, families, and shutterbugs in search of a lightweight bridge model. The Panasonic Lumix FZ300 delivers an incredible amount of zoom coverage for not a lot of money. It uses the same lens as its predecessor, but improves on fit and finish, sporting a better, touch-enabled rear LCD, a sharper EVF, Wi-Fi, and 4K video, all missing on the bargain-oriented FZ70. It costs about $100 more, but at $400 it still falls well into the range of affordability, especially given how far of a reach the lens delivers. You can spend a bit more, the Canon PowerShot SX60HS, which has a similar zoom range, and adds a vari-angle LCD. If you're able to spend more than that on a super zoom model, consider getting one with a 1-inch sensor, like the Panasonic FZ1000, or any member of the Sony RX10 series. Superzoom cameras like the Panasonic Lumix FZ300 are attractive options for photographers who want the versatility of a very long zoom range, along with the ergonomics of an SLR, but don't want to carry an interchangeable lens camera and a few lenses. The FZ300's 24x lens doesn't sound that ambitious on paper pocket models, and others like Canon PowerShot SX60HS reach incredible 65x telephoto ratios. But the FZ300 has a fixed f2.8 aperture, so it captures just as much light at its widest angle as it does when zoomed all the way, in a rarity for this class. If your photographic needs don't extend beyond 600mm, and you value weather sealing, 4K video, and a lightning-fast autofocus system, the FZ300 is an excellent, but pricey choice in its own right. The excellent Panasonic Lumix Superzoom offers a long focal range with a fixed aperture lens, 4K video, and instant autofocus. The Panasonic Lumix FZ1000 II is a welcome update to the original Panasonic FZ1000 bridge camera. Look closely, and you'll see that you're still getting a lot of current tech for the money. The 20.1 megapixel 1-inch sensor and 25 to 400mm f2.8 to 4 Leica branded lens come together to form a capable core, with 4K UHD video, 5-axis power optical image stabilization, a 2.36 million OLED electronic viewfinder, Wi-Fi and near-field communications, and raft of video-specific additions such as zebra patterning on top of it. This bridge camera keeps the same excellent lens and sensor as its predecessor. It's an excellent performer, but it is important to note that this does not come with weather protection. Panasonic already won many people over with the FZ1000, with its 1-inch sensor, 25 to 400mm f2.8 to 4 zoom lens, 4K video and masses of control, making it a fine DSLR alternative. The FZ2500 delivers plenty more, including a slightly longer lens, touchscreen control and an electronic viewfinder with a slightly higher magnification than before, but it's in video where Panasonic has made the most significant improvements. We get DCI 4K video and a variable neutral density filter, for example, although the latter can be used for stills too. The lack of weather sealing is a pity, but its price makes it a brilliant value competitor to models in Sony's RX10 series. If you need something more for stills than video, you may find the FZ1000 II makes more sense, particularly when you see just what you get for the money. Sony has now released 4 RX10 models, and has a policy of keeping older models on sale, so while the RX10 Mark III is not the newest, it still gets second place in our list. It introduced an impressive 600mm maximum zoom setting, and a very respectable f2.4 to 4 maximum aperture range. While it isn't a replacement for the Mark II model, it boasts a slightly better battery life, and a 9-bladed diaphragm in comparison to the Mark II 7-bladed alternative, although it does miss out on the neutral density filter that made an appearance in both previous models. If you don't need the RX10 Mark IV's high-speed autofocus and shooting, this model can save you a lot of cash. The RX10 IV is the latest incarnation of Sony's RX10 bridge camera series, and takes a useful step forward from the RX10 III. The main highlight is the inclusion of a 315-point phase detect autofocus system, which makes it far better suited to tracking moving subjects, while the introduction of a touchscreen, a feature that's been oddly absent from the RX10 lineup, and many of Sony's others lines until recently, is also noteworthy. It's 24 frames per second burst shooting, which is a significant improvement over the already capable 14 frames per second on the Mark III, together with Bluetooth connectivity, distances it further from the camera it updates. Because of all this, it's a much more capable camera for sports and action, and the best bridge camera you can buy right now, but this comes with a significant premium over both the Mark III and rival cameras. Thank you for watching so far, and we hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more reviews. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time.